First of all, we know that Huawei and other Chinese manufacturers are actively and successfully pushing worldwide adoption of Chinese 6G equipment standards. That wouldn't be possible without China having made its spectrum available for commercial use. Secondly, China has aggressively targeted our telecommunications industry, has tapped the phones of top officials, including President Trump and Vice President Vance, and prompted this committee to fully fund a multi-billion-dollar rip-and-replace program to remove Chinese equipment from American networks. Mr. Pearl, would American national and economic security be harmed if Chinese firms like Huawei and ZTE set the global standard for 6G network equipment via this first-mover advantage? And how would that affect the global competitiveness of U.S. companies?
So it would have a great deal of harm, and I would echo my agreement that I don't think this is a disinformation campaign. I fought the battle against Huawei and ZTE for almost 2 years, and in order for their businesses to be able to sell equipment outside of China, they need to be able to use these bands inside of China and get those economies of scale. But if they're successful in terms of setting the global standard, that means that the U.S. will have a siloed market with a few of its allies and partners, where we'll have much worse technology, much worse networks. We'll just have an inferior ecosystem, and ultimately that means that we're going to be put at a military disadvantage because, as others have commented, in a battle, the electromagnetic domain can be absolutely decisive, and we just won't have the technology to prevail in that case.